That's what I'm not understanding is why is there so many people mad that I've never had a job? It's my life. I'm 26 with 7 kids. Here's the thing. People judge me because I get 2,700 in food stamps. Why judge me for that? I get it. I've never had a job. But that shouldn't concern you what somebody else has. That's what I'm not understanding is why is there so many people mad that I've never had a job? It's my life. So you guys say all these horrible things to me, but my thing is, if I want to be a bum, why can't I be a bum? If I need...
Okay. She just doesn't get it. Nobody's mad that you're getting 2,700 in food stamps. They're not mad if you actually deserve it. Meaning, you have a permanent disability, and you can't work. You physically cannot work. You can't. Although I know people who they have artificial limbs like a leg, and they're behind a desk working. You know, I know someone that has very little mobility in his arm, but he still works. So, I mean, there are people out there that, to them, it's no excuses. No excuses. If I'm able, I'm going to go out there and work. Nobody's upset with that. It's that you're doing it, you're receiving it when you don't deserve it, when you could get out there and work. But now you have 7 kids, and it does become harder. But once you have that first kid, you don't have another one until you have the means to take care of it. That's the problem. No one's upset. They have a problem with you having multiple kids when you don't have the means to take care of it, when you don't have a job, and you said you never had a job, and you want to be a bum. Why would a bum want to keep having kids? Why would you want your kids starving? Why would you want them to go hungry?
If I need my sister to raise 4 of my kids, that's on my sister. That's not on you guys, right? If my sister is gonna do it, she's gonna do it. She should do it. She's my sister.
No, that's not her responsibility. She should do it because she's your sister. That's not her responsibility. She didn't have all those kids. You did. That's your responsibility. And if you can't take care of them, you don't have kids like that. You don't have kids like that. Only when you can take care of them.
Every time I got pregnant, she said she would be there. So if you're gonna say you're gonna be there, that means you're gonna be there. Keep your word, which she has been doing. She keeps her word. Okay, that's why she has 4 of my kids. That's not your business though. So
it's not your business, but you're putting it out there for everybody to hear, making it everybody's business.
I get 2,700 in food stamps for a family of 9. Okay. Obviously, that's not enough for a family of 9. Ask anybody that has a family size over 8 how much it takes to feed that many people. Okay. And there's certain things that I need to get. Like, I need to have coffee always.
There's not many families that have that many kids. Not that many. You know, I've seen households of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but not 9. So you can't ask that question. It's not that many. And you don't need coffee.
Always in the house because I love coffee. I need my coffee in the house. There's so many things that I need personally that at least takes up 2,000 of that. So then there's 700 left to spend. Okay, so I don't know. Judge me if you want to, but I feel like nobody has the right to judge me on what I'm doing with my life. You know what I mean? If your life is perfect, then maybe you can have a say so. But if your life is not perfect, if you can sit here and tell me that your life is completely perfect and you have everything figured out and life figured out, then you can come back and say, okay, I could say something to you. But if your life is not figured out, you can't say nothing to me.
Yes, nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. And most people are going to um, go out and get a job to take care of their one kid or two kids. They're not going to sit at home and have a bunch of kids and collect assistance or food stamps, or have kids to, different, bunch of different guys. But as far as what you need, and it's tallying up more than what you're receiving, as a mother, you make sacrifices. Your kids come first. God comes first, then your kids, then yourself. So you make sacrifices. So there's some things that you think you need that you don't need, and you have to just forget about it, put aside, and get what your kids need. But this could have been avoided if you had one kid. You could be able to take care of that kid through a job, and then you assess a situation, and if you're able to, then you have another kid. Um, if not, then you know, and if you live, you protection, so you're not having, you know, a bunch of kids. I want to thank people for subscribing, and if you're viewing this, then please subscribe. I mean, you're watching it, you're viewing it. If you subscribe, I mean, I enjoy making these videos. I would like to keep coming back, making them, but I really appreciate um, the subscribers. I think I'm up to like 360, 367. That's incredible. 367 subscribers. That's incredible. I'd never imagined. It's incredible. And I only have you to thank. So I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next video.